Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm having so many issues of late with this fucking game. Everything we're about to do now, I've already done before. So I'm just going to throw that out there. So essentially what we're going to do is, we're going to like progress people's stories, so we need to talk to them, which means, essentially we just need to get some backstory. I was wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it. Yeah, what do you want? Here, they're in.
Giving me some stimulants. Okay, so that's all we're going to get out of Canderous for now. And for a little while. We can't progress these two. Oh, but I can get some spikes. I'm just going to spam this a little bit. Okay, then that's... Juhani has a lot to say.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Do not worry, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it. Or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Right,
How
can
may
we
I
talk
be
to her
of
again?
assistance?
Wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
You're doing alright.
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What is wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think perhaps that in your company I will be able to free myself from it.
I cannot afford to look after you all the time. If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Okay.
How may I be of assistance?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it?
We got nothing to speak about. Okay. Smashing it, smashing it. Let's check Canderous again because I think
Yeah,
that's...
what are you?
Okay, that's everything we can do. Canderous. Mission V, I don't think we can talk much.
Hey there. Don't worry.
Let's give it again. Berserk. I played it before. I beat her. Standard. Absolutely, I played it last time I did this. I beat her 3 games in a row. And bitch just looked out for a tie. Oh, this is not looking richtig. Oh, come on! Right, guaranteed a set, but I've got no cards, so now I'm playing purely based on luck. Oh, no way. I'm not gonna win. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I've lost. That was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. I need to be here. That's the first game I lost. Every time I got a 20, she just gets a natural 20. Without having to use any cards. That's so stupid. And now I'm fucking absolutely slapping her. Oh my god, that easy fucking win. There we go. Okay, so she's introducing me to the map.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got.
I just have to Bastila. You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
But your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup.
It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
This is cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I'd appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission. How can I help?
Okay.
I suggest we...
Let's everyone talk to. All we need to do now is I'm going to head to... So we can go to Dantooine, Kashyyyk, Korriban, and Manaan. Or head into Yavin.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Carth, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalorian Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Carth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Carth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Right, okay.
How can I help?
You want to speak to
Yes,
me?
I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
That's not what I heard.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Ooh, it's painful talking about bloody Revan.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you, Bastila.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi, then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Ooh, if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't be all bad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Can we talk to her again?
Then
Okay, that's her all talked out.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got...
Okay. I do believe we're about to trigger. They can walk. We're checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. What do you mean? Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Mission I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Okay. I don't think Canderous can talk to. Right, so it's just straight up into the food stalls. The food store seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages indicate theft from pests or vermin. It looks like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. Oh, language. It's very difficult to speak. If I remember correctly, we've just got to trigger that 3 times. So we just gotta go to like the random little rooms. Right, now if we go back, there should be a little girl just stood in the hold. There she is. Hey, what are you doing here? Calm down, little girl, I won't hurt you. I still don't understand you. She frowns, looks at you helplessly. Can you tell me your name? My name is LUNAIR Eclipse, you are... Sasha, your name is Sasha, right? Try to learn Sasha's strange language. I see you or you see me. You're hiding. Okay. I didn't get all of that, but sure. Bristag. It's a thing, something around here. So Bristag is starship. Lace fight, everything is safe, is that it? Panel means... in other words, you're speaking a Mandalorian. Okay, Mandalorian's bad, I get it. Well, are you a Mandalorian child then? Okay, she's not Mandalorian. You learn the words from somewhere though. Try to learn some strange language. What is Gondisen? Think about me, but yes, but what? Oh, so it just means you like it. So she likes me. You said it when I first found you. It means hit, is that it? I don't understand what you're getting at. Something else? So that means hit. To her, okay. No, I won't hurt you. Okay, so she's saying she's worried that I'll hurt her. Yum. You want something from elsewhere? So that yum means food. So she wants food. So Nugus means floor. You're not speaking now. Means now. Or before. You want some food now, you're hungry. To bed you, what do you mean? You want me to tell you a story about what? Did you want me to tell a story about me? Communicate with her in a language. There's someone there who would... There is someone there who will take you home. Yes, you can go home now. Okay. But Bastila told you something of her life before the Jedi. She was very adamant in her support of the Jedi's policies, severing all familial relationships, as emotional attachments are inherently dangerous to a Jedi. Okay. After considerable effort, you have managed to communicate with the young Stowaway, whose name appears to be Sasha, and learned what she was doing aboard the ship. Apparently, she was once held by the Mandalorians long enough to learn their speech, but nothing else, and she escaped from them long enough to stow away on the Ebon Hawk and hide her original home. Seems to be Dantooine. Dantooine, perhaps someone there could help her. That just basically means we need to go back to Dantooine and talk to the Twi'lek guy. But for now, we need to exit the ship and just see what's going on in Yavin. Right, I'm gonna take Canderous with me and mission. It also gives me a chance to quickly level these guys up.
Huh?
Yes?
Okay. What if I could talk to them outside of here? Okay. None of these people can actually help with the stowaway.
Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. Who's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship, Darvix, isn't it? Or who are you? New or something? Yeah, I'm new, very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan, you're not from one of Darvix. Who are you? What do you want? I work for the Republic. The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years, don't see why they'd start now. So nothing against the Republic, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Trandoshans and smugglers, what are you talking about? You come by here every once in a while, it's how I keep in the loop, you know, but Trandoshan lizard speak is kind of hard to follow and they have pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers aren't much better either. But it's getting awkward though, through this door. If you just hold a minute, I'll open the damn thing and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fill this damn door lock, things keep jamming. Okay. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. But don't see many Belkan out here at all anymore. This is the war at any rate. What brings you here? I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. Don't tell me you're a Jedi, you sure don't look it. They've sent me to stop Darth Malak. Never heard of him. Is he the new Sith Lord who's giving the Republic such a hard time? I haven't been keeping up on the recent news. He's the Dark Lord of the Sith. He's a new Dark Lord. He seems a new one pops up no matter how many you kill. Very true. Your business with me is none of my business, of course, and I don't want to pry, but why are you out here running? I seek the pieces of a map to a Star Forge. Oh, when I acquired the Ebon Hawk, I had the coordinates for your station. That would be lazy enough to leave it in the nav computer. Didn't leave anything about the system, did he? Ancient ruins or anything? What ruins? Yavin's fourth moon used to hold a great number of temples dedicated to the ancient Sith. When Exile Khan came here 50 years ago, he used the temples in his effort to crush the Republic. He failed obviously, and the Republic bombarded the surface almost into oblivion during their counterattack. And all that's left are a lot of craters and a little bit of jungle. You can find stuff there for years afterwards, but I've got pretty much everything there was to find there. Mostly all I've been doing for the last couple of years has been tinkering with what I found here, getting some of it to work and modifying stuff that the smugglers and Trandoshan bring me to look at. You spend all your time here in the station alone. Of course, you don't see anyone else around here, do you? Trandoshan smugglers come by very often, drop things off, the inventions up, okay. Good Trandoshans. Mercenaries, bounty hunters, scum mostly look like big two-legged lizards. Ooh, sort of like Rodians. Why would I say that? What do they want with you? They found me here a couple of years after the war, and usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I'd give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far. For years, really. With Dad gone, they've been getting ideas though. Anyone else you want to know? You don't happen to play with Zack, do you? Actually, I do. When the Aqualish smugglers who comes by, he regularly likes to play a bunch, and I kind of picked up that habit from him. I got pretty good myself. I'll play you a couple rounds if you want. Be one though. I don't play for small amounts. Sure, let's play. Fucking hell, 750. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna stand at that. I didn't want to waste a card. Because I would have just wasted the card to draw. Oh, fuck off. Of course he had a card to tie the game. Come on, draw 10. Oh my god, he's got good cards. It's that pure luck. Wow, okay, I've lost another round. Wow, I just lost 750 credits. Some other time. I don't really want to waste all my credits. Oh, this is the guy that it'll be. What about the system? This is a giant gas giant in Yavin. It's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only real interesting one is Yavin 4, though, and it's been pretty much picked clean. What was on Yavin 4? Exaston started a great Sith war 50 years ago. He used Yavin 4 as a base, building a lot of his Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed the surface. He's already told me this. Pretty much everything. There's a few things here and there. Some better for the bombardment, some that look much older. I've been a bunch of times and found pretty much all there was to find. I took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them up and working or improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested, maybe purchase. Sure, what do you have? I have a few things kicking around the place, stuff the Trandoshan smugglers have brought me to look at, and a few things I've been making them from parts. They aren't cheap, but if you want to pay, he's always working, so okay, let's have a look. What's he got to say? Fucking hell, 10,000. But it's good shit. Mind affecting poison. Awareness plus 10. Dex plus 2. Does have good stuff. I need to find more about this fucking guy. Tell me about yourself. Me, I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been assistant for over 50 years before the station was even built. I just, what's he doing? I sit around all day and tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Why did you come here? The station of the Republic Supply Depot. While they were fighting, Exile come once they destroyed the Yavin 4 service, so they didn't need it anymore. Once it's gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out alright, and it's close to Yavin 4 where I get most of my parts. Nobody comes here except someone who's Trandoshan's anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it. Who are the smugglers? Rodians, Aqualish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work in an organisation called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy, weapon slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. They find my talents very useful. What the fuck was that jumping past? Trandoshan, to get me to patch and upgrade what they bring and pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. Okay. Do you know anything about the ancient star maps of the Star Forge? Never heard of them. They're probably outbacks the Amphib, but no forges, whatever. It's all interesting. You'll probably want to try another system. Right, so let's go about Darvik. He used to come here very often once in a while to trade. He worked at the Exchange, big time smugglers. The Trandoshan didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. But now that he's gone, things are a bit more uncertain. Okay, it's just gonna tell me the same shit. Not shit. Okay. Okay, that's everything that we can get out of him. He's just, like, we were talking from like a fucking fire. He just like, wandered off. What if we can loot anything? We can't go there. And we can't go there. Interesting. Well, I think we'll leave it there for now. Pet the Gizcar. Okay, we'll leave it alone then. So thank you guys for watching the live video, share, subscribe. Until next time, peace.